Hey, what's up? I've got some more lore content for you guys. I've got another updated deck profile to showcase. It's a perfect control deck to pick up as both a beginner or intermediate player. Of course, I'm talking about Darkness. This deck aims to play slow, using removal cards to whittle down the opponent's board, while ramping up Veigar's level over the course of the game. The main theme of the deck is to play cards that synergize with the center focus of the deck, the removal spell, Darkness. There are ways to increase the damage, lower the cost, and even change the spell speed of Darkness. I want to run through my card choices, explain why they're in the deck, and give you the knowledge to pilot the deck yourself. The code for the deck will be in the description below, along with the Mobalytics link. Before I get into the deck profile, if you're new, please consider hitting the subscribe button to stay up to date with my content. Our journey to 10k subs is still going strong. I also stream on Twitch often, so check me out over there if you're looking for live gameplay of someone who's hit high master tier every season, and even hit rank 1 in NA a while back. With that, I hope you enjoyed this deck profile. So here we have it, updated Darkness for you guys. So as I mentioned earlier, it's good to pick up as a new player or for intermediate players because it's a very simple control deck to learn. It's also really good at teaching fundamentals and how to balance your resources, both the cards that you have and also your mana, and spending it efficiently. So we'll talk about these specific numbers now. We have 3 Conchologists, really good at manifesting extra spells. This can be things like Pokestick, this can be other annoyances for your opponent to deal with, and he's a blocker in the early game, so pretty good against aggro decks. Then we have Dark Bulb Acolyte. This is the first of many of our Darkness generators. Now to generate Darkness, all you have to do is summon this card and you'll get a Darkness in your hand. This is the central point that we're going to be playing around with the rest of the deck. Like I mentioned again in the intro, we can do things with Darkness that other decks cannot do with their removal cards. So we can cheapen this card. We can make it amp up in damage over the course of the game. We can make it target multiple things. We can generate multiple a turn. It's really cool. So this is the main card we're going to be using over the course of each and every game. So it's important to get used to the cards that generate and synergize with it. And Dark Bulb Acolyte himself is a 2-mana 2/2 with Augment, so whenever you play a created card like Darkness, he also amps up over the course of the game. You know, you also get created cards via the Conchologist, so there's some synergy there. He's just overall a pretty good early game unit. Next we have Triple Pokestick, absolutely vital. This can clear out 1 HP units that the opponent is trying to develop, so it's very good against aggro. You also draw an extra card, keep your resources up while also whittling down the opponent's board. Super good. This is like one of those general do-all cards, so must run at 3 of. Next we have Triple Catalyzer, a recently buffed card. He was a 3/2 on release, and then they deemed that too powerful, so he was a 2/2 for the longest time. Deck saw 0 play. Now he's back to a 3/2 and the deck pops off again, so I guess this deck revolves around Catalyzer. So 2-mana 3/2, strike, grant Darkness everywhere, 1 damage. So this is obviously really good into aggro or like 1 attack things. He can get multiple attacks off. If you draw multiple Catalyzers, this Darkness just ramps out of control. You can get this thing up to 5 or 6 attack pretty easily, or 6 damage I should say. So yeah, super good there. He's just like one of the cards that you hard mulligan for. You always keep an opening hand, you always play on 2. He's just absolutely vital to the key strategy of Darkness. Next we have Triple Vile Feast, another good anti-aggro option. Drain 1, so deal 1 and heal. And then also summon a 1/1 body for blocking, super good. 2 Miscall. Now this is awesome because the champions in this deck are super important to protect and keep alive and resummon. So if you have a Veigar and let's say he gets Merciless Hunted or something, vulnerable in some way, or just dies, if that's the only thing that died that round, you can miscall and resummon your Veigar. Now this is pretty cool because Veigar also gives you a Darkness on summon, so if you already spent the Darkness for the turn, you get another one. So this is just like a double up on value. It's also good at rezzing your Senna and stuff like that. So it can be pretty useful in a lot of situations. It comes up. Really good card. Next we have Wallop. This is a stun. This helps protect Veigar and Senna from being grabbed and attacked by things, you know, that have Challenger or if they're vulnerable, that kind of stuff. Also it deals 1, so pretty good against aggro as well. Keep them down while also protecting your champions. Next we have Double Aloof Travelers. This is to mess with the opponent's hand. You can play this, draws you a card so you get a resource. It's also a blocker, and then your opponent has to discard their highest cost thing. So this comes up a lot. Good against control, good against aggro, just good in general. Next we have Stilted Robemaker, 4-mana 3/4, another really important card for the deck. Incredible stat line, so it comes down, it beats a lot of things. Also, it makes your Darkness Everywhere cost 1 less. So if we open multiple Robemakers, you can get Darkness down to 1. If you open 3 Robemakers, you can make Darkness free for the rest of the game. So that gets kind of out of control. I pulled that off a couple times as well. Super fun, super good core card. Next, we have our first champion, Veigar. When I'm summoned, create a darkness in hand if you don't have one. So he's a generator himself. Also, round start if he lives even just one round. Grant your darkness everywhere 1 extra damage. So he does the catalyzer effect. So he's a 2-for-1 deal. Pretty good. He's like a little tanky. He can die, but that's where we have the Missed Call come in to resurrect him and stuff like that. Level up, you've dealt 12 damage with darkness over the course of the game. And then your darkness is allowed to target face. Like, this is a lot of text just to say darkness can target the opponent's face. So if you have darkness up to like 6, then you're dealing 6 damage to the opponent's face, and you're getting a new darkness round start, and it's still amping every round start. So yeah, it's kind of crazy, right? That's pretty much the global win con, is to use Veigar to make darkness target the opponent's face. Next, we have Senna, the other champion. When I'm summoned or attack, create a darkness. So you can get multiple darknesses on the same turn if you summon and attack with her while using darkness in between. And also your damage and kill spells accelerate too fast. Now this is a very good accelerant for darkness itself. So now darkness can be cast during combat, either aggressively or defensively. Super, super cool. Also makes your ruination fast speed, which is a fun little cheeky thing to happen every once in a while. She levels and then your spells cost 1 less, so she has a discount on the darkness and other kill spells, so pretty good there. Just overall really nice value, really good champion to play around. Both of them are super, super good. Double Withering Wail for aggro, of course. Ishtali Sentinel, also good for aggro. When I'm summoned, create a darkness in hand if you don't have one. And also, when you play your next darkness this round, copy it targeting the enemy nexus. So you get to hit the nexus for free. It's like the Veigar level 2 effect. And a little fun fact as well, if you already have Veigar on the board and he's leveled, you can do Ishtali Sentinel. Darkness will target the enemy nexus twice. So the first one will target nexus since you're allowed to via the Veigar effect. And then her effect will kick in to copy the next one targeting the enemy nexus. So you'll do 2 darkness worth of damage on the enemy nexus. It can do massive damage, upwards of like 16 or, you know, like 17, 18 damage with just 1 darkness call because of leveled up Veigar and also Ishtali Sentinel combo. Super good. Next, we have Minimorph, 6 mana burst speed, silence a unit. This is really good against 1-man army decks that don't have spell shield ready. You can just burst speed, turn it into a mini T. Super awesome there. Then triple vengeance for other 1-man army decks. Just good, just kill a unit. So we run 4 single target removal cards, essentially. And then 1 quick ruination, kill all units. Again, this can accelerate to fast speed if you have the Senna. So very cool there. Then we also have a couple of options to think about. So this deck is not a carbon copy must run this variation all the time. There are some tech choices you can do. I've seen variations that run Go Hard for even more removal. Also, this is accelerated to fast speed with Senna, so there's synergy there. That's a good one to think about. I've also seen Group Shot in very aggro metas. So you can run Group Shot to have another 1 damage ping. You can run, what I like is 1 Rekindler. You can run a Rekindler over your second Aloof Traveler, so you run 1 of each, 1 Aloof and 1 Rekindler. That way you have a champion res. That's also a very good choice. So yeah, there's a lot of different things you can do. I highly recommend checking out, you know, other lists as well, checking out stats websites, see what list works best for you, or run multiple variations if you really, really like Darkness. There's a lot of cool little tech choices you can do, like, you know, 6 card differences, and it still plays functionally the same, and you can enjoy the deck in that manner. And that about wraps it up for the deck profile. Now here's some live commentary games so you can see how the deck plays out. I'll be giving context while I'm playing certain cards, and hopefully it gives you a good feel on how to play the deck. Alright, for game 1 we have a perfect showcase Pirate Burn, which I just covered yesterday as of recording this one. So we're going to want to play super anti-aggro. We want to take every single turn we can to prevent damage. The way to do that is run a Pokestick, run an Ishtali Sentinel, and call it a day. Honestly, we don't need the Roadmaker, we don't need the Aloof. Yeah, oh, this is perfect. This is all we need. We can just kind of sit back, relax, and remove the opponent's units in a second lifesteal unit. Yeah, alright. We are gaming. Let's go. Play your units. What you got? Open attack, huh? We will then do a Pokey. Pokestick is fine for us here. They can't use Fervor or anything because they're only on 2. We only take 1 damage for the turn. And then we pass. We can do Dark Bulb Acolyte, so that way we set up a blocker. We're on triple. This just isn't even fair. I feel so mean doing this, but you know, I play aggro, I play pirates, and this always happens to me too. So I guess it's only fair. Go ahead and swing. There's no way they block with Misfortune. Yeah, call it a day. We can Darkness Pokey her. Or Darkness Vial. Fine with that too. Let's see what happens.
No one's the wiser.
Yeah, okay. Let's do Darkness and Pokey. I'm kind of scared of Fervor. I guess it's not that big of a deal if I lose my Vial healing. Let's just do Darkness and Vial. If they have Fervor, I'm pretty sure they're kind of doomed. Fervor unit, alright. That's smart. Good play.
Explosive
3 Saboteurs, you got it.
behind you.
Yeah, so Pokey is probably safer to do into the Fervor play. That's why I was thinking about it. Shouldn't matter all that much though. We can just go ahead and do Conch. Poison Dart's good. Song of the Isles is good. I'm down to just do more removal though. It's cheap.
Astounding curiosities lie ahead.
We'll do a Poke Stick here. Then we'll do an attack.
Breath now.
Then we'll do a Poison Dart here. This has got to be so annoying for them. Yep. And then we Ishtali Sentinel. The only thing that could stop it would be a TF gold card. We also have Withering, so yeah, I think we just win. They can never push enough damage, right? There's no shot.
Remember the objectives.
Demo, okay.
For the glory of
I am a little scared of the red card, or the gold card actually. We could do Withering Pokey instead. I'm kind of down to do that. Withering Pokey and then Ishtali my next turn. Are they really on 2 Misfortunes and a Twisted Fate in their top 10? That is the question. I mean, I don't think I die, right? Let's just do the Sentinel.
the elements.
Here's why. Because if they're not on TF Gold, I can do second Sentinel next turn, and that solidifies the game. Completely gone. Oh, they are on TF Gold.
How's the partner?
Pretty good. Smoking.
This is so funny. I'm actually calling a lot of the plays as they're happening.
Looks like trouble.
We'll just block most. And we can open attack. 6. Pick a card. Wow, they're on double Misfortune and double TF in their top 10. That's crazy. Bop, bop. No problem. Let's just do a second Sentinel. It's so inefficient, but for like the darkness. I don't think we care though.
Anything can be scattered to its elements.
Like, this is healing 8. Decimate. There's no way they drew another Fervor. Swing.
Conflict, we grow. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Then we have Withering Wail for next turn, and we just automatically win. As long as they're not on another Fervor somehow. Like, alternatively, we could open attack, and then also Withering to outplay Decimate Fervor. Yeah, I think by this point they may have realized they lost.
Started without me.
Yeah. I'll Pokestick that. This is such a funny game. Feel kind of rude, but oh well. Nice double Withering. We just drew like all the healing cards, but that's basically how we have to play this matchup. Zapu. Yep. I'm down to darkness that.
Make the darkness your own.
And then pass. So this is Make It Rain or Fervor. Go ahead and Senna or Vagar. I don't think it really matters too much. Let's just Senna.
One goes down, thousands to go.
Yeah, that's pretty much GG.
On to the next one.
Alright, for game 2 we got a Gwen Aphelios deck. So we're going to be trying to keep the hallowed units down using our removal. Also having big removal for Gwen will be nice if she gets amped up. So honestly, Minimorph could be keepable since we only run one of it. Keep it in our back pocket. I don't think it's going to be super aggressive unless it's some kind of Nightfall package in there, so we might not need the Sentinel, so we'll just call it here. Oh, we got her back anyways. Yeah, it's so funny to mulligan a card and get the same copy back. Happens to me quite often though. Yep, this looks like a pretty good hand overall. We have a lot of flexibility, we have early game stuff, we have our darkness discounter, so we're in a pretty okay spot already, plus a champion. Go, yeah, we contest that with Acolyte. They're better off swinging, right? They should, oh, they don't swing. That means we can just kill it with darkness so they don't get a gem. I'm pretty sure they should just take the trade. Catalyzer. Ooh, Catalyzer's really good though. So the thing Catalyzer allows us to do, if he doesn't die magically, is give us 3 damage darkness that we can cast next turn with Robemaker because we're floating perfect mana to do Robemaker, 2 damage darkness.
Wonderful.
Swing at both.
Take your coat.
Yep. Oh. Okay, same deal. You get a gem. I get 3 damage darkness, and we go next turn. Like, getting this discount right on turn 4 is so high value for us. Ooh, a missed call for Senna as well. Ooh, that's pretty scary, but it's alright. Robe.
Work the fabric, minions. Work it.
Yeah, now we can just start clearing out things. Like, even Aphelios dies on summon now, unless they're on Hail Cascade or something to protect. I want Senna to actually see this darkness kill the goat. Because if we start getting Senna level, that's nice.
Huh. Guess I'm the big guns now.
So we'll do first action darkness, and then we'll get a new darkness. Go. Darkness.
Getting dark.
Yeah, Senna sees that. That's very good. Get closer to level. And then we just swing both of these. I love that this is a 3/4. That's such a good body.
As darkness falls, the moon rises.
Yep. Gem's focus speed, can't use it during combat, now that combat has been called, so Goat cannot trade up. Again, they have to be on Pale. And Pale would be pretty good for them if they did like Pale Aphelios. Huh? Looks like it's Pale Goat. That's fine by me. Oh yeah, we have so much in our pocket, so many resources to use. Literally any game state we can figure out an answer for it. I'm down to just whip out darkness on the Aphelios before anything else. Why not?
Concentrated forgiveness.
Sorry.
Alright.
So immense.
Gwen, huh? I'm down to take the Gwen damage, I think. Let me go ahead and just wait till combat. I don't have to do anything till combat.
What a joy.
Oh, gem, huh? I'm gonna do Wallop on this. Because we're threatening the kill, and we're also preventing it from hitting me in case they're on another Pale or something. Because if they're on Pale, Pokestick is kind of bad. So we'll just do this. Because they did float too. I'm a little worried about that. The level.
I'm here till it's done, and it's never done.
I see.
Keep your distance.
Right. Yeah, let me go ahead and open attack, right? Then we can play Vagar after.
Boom.
Yeah, I'm down.
Darkness and light.
Might as well just get our darkness. Vengeance. That's pretty weird. Let me do that, huh? Not nice. We'll do this then while we have the discount. This threatens the Gwen, and then we'll play the Vagar. Or we could do Miss Call and just replay Senna that way.
Turn it against them.
That's pretty strong too, actually, if you think about it. Yeah, maybe it's a miscall angle. Yum. That has to be annoying.
Keep your distance.
Because on the summon, we get another darkness again. That could be like FFable, to be honest. I'm also down to float. We don't really need to play the conch. I like floating and having mana in my pocket in case something weird happens. That way we have mini more for the turn. Okay, what you gonna do? Don't harrowing me, bro. Maybe I should like... maybe I should have aloofed at some point to try to hit harrowing. Okay. Probably no harrowing. Ishtali Vagar. I'm kind of down to Vagar it up.
Very good.
No.
Go ahead and safety block while also throwing up darkness here. This should level the Vagar now. And then we do Sentinel, big Vagar blast next turn. Yeah, we've reached our win con. I hope they don't surrender. I want to play it out. That way I can show you guys the combo. So round start, we're going to get a darkness, and we're going to blow them up.
Look, a thing.
Elf, that's not ours.
Atrocity. Okay, -1 atrocity. We like that. So we're going to... Oh, no. Second vengeance. Never mind, we can't do the cool combo, guys. I wanted to Sentinel and like triple cast darkness next turn on the Nexus, but that's okay. They want to be mean about it. Okay. Let's do another aloof.
You dropped something.
I dropped everything.
Hit star shaping. That's pretty good for us as well. We just get to be extra annoying.
One star's Whipsy is another spark.
I don't really think we need the discount, so let's just do the catalyzer.
Your valley's creatures of doom.
And the conchologist. We'll just go wide this turn. Quicken. Deal 1 to a unit. That's pretty good.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
Calibrum. Okay. We will respawn with a fast speed proximity puff cap, and then we'll attack. Get a new darkness.
And light.
Yeah. El Cascade. That's cute. And a Vile Feast. Hey, yo, chill out. Go ahead and darkness the doggo. That way we keep our aloof alive.
Concentrated forgiveness.
Bonk, bonk. Huh. Free darkness.
We shall sing
Probe.
dance, and forget our woes.
Light. It's fine. Gwen, yep.
What is all this?
The midnight revel, and so we begin.
Okay. We're gonna take some damage from flight, but we will mini-morph this Gwen. We'll just turn around to heal it next turn. Or, we could mini-morph the flight, just chump block the Gwen, and deal with her next turn too. I think that's overall better. So we mini-morph the flight, chump block the Gwen.
Honestly.
There we go. And then we'll do Sentinel and kill the Gwen next turn. She's not leveling, so that's mainly why I don't care that much. Do
Keep
Sentinel.
your distance. Darkness and light.
Free darkness, baby. Darkness.
Getting dark.
And Pokey Stick. Ruination? Hey, yo, that's not chill. This call. See if we can get the Senna or anything else back that's good. Yeah, I'll take that.
Spotlight on me.
Bonk. Senna would have been ideal. A flight again. So many flights. Launch. We'll do glimpse for sure.
Astounding curiosities lie ahead.
Vengeance that. Glimpse this. That way we get ahead in resources and we should just win the game.
My research.
Robemaker.
Rubber who?
Acolyte. There we go. Now we're threatening exact lethal if they're not on anything good. It's a
If
Gwen.
only she could see
Up,
me.
up. Okay, we win. Finish off the Gwen, and then we just swing. 3, 6, 9 damage.
I will.
That was pretty scary for a little bit.
Chin up and smile.
Alright, for the third and final game, we got another control matchup. This is Heimer Jayce. Really strong control deck in the meta, so this is control versus control. Both gonna be doing kind of the same things, but yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. We have Valfeast for turrets, that's kind of nice. We have a pretty good early game here. We have a generator, we have a discounter, and we have a Veigar as our damage amp.
Come on, people. Let's make tomorrow today.
So overall, not too shabby.
Keep it up.
Go ahead and play our generator. Then we'll probably play like Conch on 2 or something, or Vile Feast on 2, and then we can go into Robemaker Darkness on 4. That's pretty nice for us. Yeah, I'm down to just pass. French fries is kind of annoying. Ah, Thermo Beam, you got it. This card's pretty strong. Second Veigar. Okay, we can kind of play the first one then. Copies that. And pass. They floated though, so that's kind of scary. Ooh, we could always Veigar and Miscall next turn. Let's do our Robemaker then.
Come, come. It's showtime.
Make Darkness cheaper. Production Surge. Wow. Very scary. Just a 7-1 turret? Okay, I mean, I can deal with that. It's not the best production surge in the world, but hey, RNG. That's what happens. I definitely want to Veigar this turn for sure. So we'll go ahead and do that first.
If it's a people problem, I'm your man.
And block 7-1-1-1. Got 2-1-3-4 or 1-3-3-4. Yeah, their attack sucks. They can't even do much here. I'm down to... I'm down to Darkness this. No. I'm thinking. Yeah, let's go next turn. That's fine. I don't really care about 7-1. Make Darkness cheaper again.
I want my head, and I want it now.
I can do Darkness, Acolyte Darkness. Hey, yo! Chill out with that. What's wrong with you? Alright. That's fine, I guess. So let's go ahead and kill this. Then we're going to do something really, really mean called Mist Call. As long as they don't have Mystic. Ooh, nice. Guaranteed Mist Call now. We get our Veigar right back here where he belongs. Giving us another Darkness because of the order that we played this in. Go ahead and Darkness that. That way they don't get any mana value. And we can swing with both of these. Yep.
I
Yep.
hate traffic.
Very cool. Turret's gone. No mana for them. If they Vengeance, like, we have another one too. We have so many Vhagar. He's kind of like the unit that definitely helps this matchup the most.
Tech cannon, tested and prime.
Jayce.
Hey, big man, you ready to get inventing? All day, every day, Reggie.
Okay, how about we do Acolyte?
Reach for the lightning, my incomprehensible lackey!
So, I mean, this kind of sucks for them. It's kind of rough. Because we're going to finish off the Jayce with our Darkness right here. And then we'll go ahead and play Vhagar, giving us another one. Yep. We're on 8, so we can do Robemaker for a free Darkness.
I want my hat, and I want it now!
Lord Vhagar, you cannot rush perfection.
Yeah, we're so far ahead. We have like as many cards on the board as they have in their hands, minus the acceleration gate. And we still have good stuff in our hand too. A generator, a darkness, a vial, and a second champion. I guess third, right? This is my third Vhagar now. We're kind of popping off. But yeah, our darkness is amping really, really hard. Piercing. Okay. Darkness. So we can just replay Vhagar and get another one for free. You gotta play something. Heimer. Alright, we win. Ready for the surrender? 3, 2, 1. The opponent has surrendered. No? Huh. 3, 2, 1. The opponent has surrendered. There we go. I was just a little off on the first count. No problem. That's how you do it. So as you can see, Darkness is very good into the aggro matchup that I played first. It's also pretty good into mid-range and control matchups as well, as long as you use your value and your resources appropriately. And that's it for this one. Please like and subscribe if you thought this video was informative or entertaining. It really helps me out. I'll be releasing more deck profiles, guides, and gameplay highlights in the near future. Thank you so much for watching and have a good one. Laters!